My people, so I saw this baby daddy drama. A baby daddy coming to the internet to say, oh, my baby mama doesn't want to take care of my child, yada, yada, yada. I came to drop him off. She's not available. She doesn't want to have anything to do with the child. Let's watch the video together. Then we'll come and talk about it.
So I'm dropping my son off for his mom's week. She is not answering the phone. FaceTime, phone call, text message, doorbell, at all. It's her week. And I'm remembering that when I talked to an officer on a non-emergency line, the officer told me I can't make her take him on her week. She can make me take him on my weeks, which I don't mind having my son. He's back there on his phone. And if I have him, she can come get him from me. How backwards is that? I have sole legal custody. I call all the shots. She said in court this past Monday, she didn't want nothing to do with him yet again for the third time in court. Fourth time, to my knowledge. One of them was through text message. The other three were in court. She stood up in court the first time when I was given sole legal custody on July 8th, 2022. She stood up in court and told the judge she don't want nothing to do with me or Maverick. So I'm at this point where I know if I decide not to ever let her see him again, according to the court documents, I would be wrong. And we understand if the shoe's on the other foot, they'll be up my ass like a bicycle with no seat. Excuse my language, Mal. So, also in court, they pushed it out because she didn't want to take the parenting class. She said it was a money issue. Okay, yeah, I'm in arrears because she griped about child support. Hoping she was gonna get $1,500, she only getting $137. Whoop-de-freaking-do. I talked to CP child support and they said, just go ahead and knock out 3 more payments. You being current, you okay, you good. Fine, cool, it's fine and dandy. Her, on the other hand, yeah, I was snooping. I did. She's somewhere on the island, perhaps. Maybe she pulling, one of them stunts where she went there a month ago and now she's posting it. And legit, she's probably in the house just chilling. Not answering her phone, not fulfilling her parental obligation per court order. And so if you really don't want our son, yo, just do not come back, bro. Like, just do not. He didn't even want to get out the car. When he seen where he was at, he did not want to get out the car. He did not want to go to the door. I will not make my son do something he do not want to do. If he didn't want to be around his mother like that, that's cool. I document everything when he's of age and he's able to understand. Son, here it is, plain and simple. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let the evidence show you. So I'm very upset. I want to co-parent in a healthy manner. Going through the courts, it's taking a little bit too long, and I also realized that if I reacted the way she did, we already know what the results will be. So I'm gonna continue to take the high road. At times I'm like, ooh, I want to do this. Yet no, I'm still gonna take the high road and do what's right for my son and by my son, because that guy next to be here at all. Look at him back there, just chilling. So he didn't ask to be here. Ain't that right, Mal? He shook his head a little bit. So I will just keep on doing what's best for my son. That's it. Protect him, guide him, lead him in the right direction, love on him like my dad and several people in my life have shown me. Other relatives, people in the community I looked up to. Though that's how I will raise my son. Not none of this ducking and dodging and don't want to be responsible for, your responsibilities. So that's what I feel like expressing myself right now in the most decent way possible I can think of right now, because I can, I really could be just really pissed off. I'm gonna just leave it at that. However, I just had to make this video because I don't know if it's gonna go viral or not, which it should go viral to raise awareness, because there are some people out here from the woman's side of the game who don't give a crap about their kids. We've all made mistakes. However, hey, the kid is here. Let's do what's right for that kid 100% of the time, not 15, 20, 17.5% of the time. No, 100% of the time.
Hey beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Maria Davis, and I'm back again with another interesting video. When I saw this video, I finally saw a reply from the daughter, the woman that has the son, which is the baby mama. She has a daughter, and she made a video like explaining after she saw reactions on this video. I'm going to post that video on another video, not on this one, because there are tons of reaction on this video and I want you all to watch and listen to. I feel like if a woman tells you that she doesn't want a child, let her be, because society has made it look like it's women that always want child, women that always want to fight for a child. So when they see a woman that is not fighting for a child, people are always like, are you okay? They always see the woman that she's not normal. Like, how will you give birth to a child and you will just leave the child stranded with the daddy? You're not even concerned, you're not bothered. It surprised a lot of people. Let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. And a lot of people are actually coming for this man. They were like, it's not like what the woman's doing is good, but they don't want to blame the woman. They were like, if it was a woman that was coming, single mother that was coming to talk about this, a single mother that was coming to say, oh, my baby daddy doesn't care, my baby daddy hasn't picked his call, my baby daddy hasn't paid for custody, yada yada yada, hasn't paid for child support and everything, men will make stitches and react to the video and say, you all gotta choose better, you gotta choose better, you know, I've told you there are nice men out there, you have to choose better. That's what they tell us. So now people are like, guy, you have to choose. If you had chosen better, all this would have happened, you know. Interesting reaction video. Let us watch the stitches together, okay? And I'll come back and talk about it.
My son out for his mom's week. She is not answering.
It's probably for the best that she doesn't see her son. You know, all those stats about how bad single mothers are compared to single fathers? This just means more time with your son so that you can raise him right. Don't bother her.
So if you really don't want our son, yo, just do not come.
So what part about her standing up in front of a court 4 separate times saying that she doesn't want anything to do with you or your son makes it unclear to the fact that she doesn't want to be a mother? Of course, the court can do things like obligate her to pay child support unless she were able to give up her parental rights, but you can't make anyone else be a parent. You have sole custody now, so it's on you to raise your child. At the end of the day, I'll tell you the same thing a lot of men tell us. Next time, choose better.
So I'm dropping my son off for his mom's week.
So I did a little background check on this story, and it seems like you ghosted your baby's mother, man, and then went back and filed for custody because you didn't want to pay child support. That's pretty nasty work. But beyond that, man, once you take it from someone who was awarded full custody of their child, of their son, once you are awarded full custody, the responsibilities of the child are on you. Yeah. It doesn't matter if the other parent is going to pick up the child, especially if they tell you they don't want anything to do with you or the child. I would never drop my son at the co-parent's house that says they want nothing to do with my son. That is saying that I don't care about my son's safety. I just want a break. That's not the way this full custody thing works, man. And I really wonder, for one, why you didn't turn the damn blinker off. For two, why you got a finger wave. And for three, why you're saying this with your son in the back seat like he can't hear everything you're talking about. It's pretty immature and nasty work for someone that should be focused on showing a boy how to turn into be a man, but it seems like you're not mature enough yet in your thinking. I don't know if you thought it was a tit for tat thing. You were gonna get back at the young lady by going for custody. Full custody means he's fully your responsibility. And I don't know what part of full, it doesn't say half custody, it says full custody. So I don't know what part of full you had messed up. I don't know what you were thinking about. I don't know what sympathy you were looking for. Women do this all the time. Women are normally the ones stuck with the child while the men are out running around. So you wanted full custody, be a man, take care of your son, teach him to be a better man than you were when you initially created him with your co-parent. And mature, have yourself around some OGs, some people who really know how to move as men and as fathers. You take their example, become a better man, and then your son will become a better man by default because you'll be a better man. But stop all this crying on the internet, man. Take care of your son. Stop trying to drop him somewhere where the person already says they don't want anything to do with you or the baby. Like, who does that, man? You're supposed to be his protector. You're not supposed to be in the car crying like it's a light-skinned I'll Be Sure album, man. Like, get yourself together, man. Take care of your child. Stop crying in the car like Derek Jackson. Like, what is wrong with you?
I have sole legal custody. I call all the shots. She said in court this past month.
So basically, sir, you won full-blown sole custody of your son, and you're complaining that your baby mother doesn't want to be a mother. She doesn't even want visitation. She stood up in court, told the judge 3-4 times she does not want to be a mother. Why are you complaining if you won sole custody? See, this sounds to me like reverse coercive control. You tried to trap that woman, slow her life down, sabotage her life. You knew she was fast and you knew she was the way that she was, and you thought a baby would slow her ass down, and it did not. And then you fought for sole custody to get out of paying child support, but now you're stuck with the baby full time and you're responsible for the baby 100% of the time. Sounds like your plans for her backfired. That's what that sounds like. Welcome to the Single Baby Mama Club. Now you know what it feels like.
I have sole legal custody. I call all the shots.
He would love for you to believe that he is the victim in all of this when that is the furthest thing from the truth. Imagine with me, if you will, that you leave the mother of your child and baby right after the child is born, and you don't see either of them for more than 8 months until the mother asks for child support, and instead of giving her child support, you decide that you're going to sue for full custody. And when she does not contest it and gives you what you want, you're going to try to force her to be a parent even though she's already given up parental rights, just so she would not have to deal with you. Are you more mad that you can't use that child to have control or power over her, or are you just upset that you got what you asked for by being given sole custody? And if you really wanted to be a co-parent instead of a single parent, you could have just chosen a better baby mama. You having sole legal custody means you signed up for sole responsibilities. And if you want to do what's best for your son, as you keep claiming, stop talking negatively about his mom so he does not grow up to hate women.
Told me I can't make her take him on her week.
Y'all remember that Reddit story of that guy seeking legal advice because he got like his one night stand or like casual girlfriend pregnant, and she's like, I don't want to have a baby, I want to terminate it. And he was like, well, no, I don't want to terminate it, I want to be a father, because he wanted to have a baby with her, but she didn't want to have a baby. So he manipulated her into having this baby. Once she gave birth, she surrendered her parental rights, gave him sole legal and physical custody, like full custody, and started paying 125% of the legally mandated child support. He wanted legal advice to see what he could do to make her like take their son, just so he could have a break, because of course being a single parent is exhausting, but that's what you signed up for. And everybody was like, no, she legally pays more child support than she's supposed to, and she does not legally have to do anything else. Like, you're kind of on your own there, buddy. This man left his fiance after she gave birth. She filed for child support, and in return he filed for full custody, and she chose not to fight it and gave him full custody. And so now he's upset because she doesn't want anything to do with their kid. How many times did she tell you beforehand that she did not want to have a kid? I'm willing to bet you it was at least twice that she didn't want to have a baby. And now the only person that's really suffering in this is the child. You didn't have to leave her because she was having a baby. I'm not saying that being a parent is not scary. It is, but like, only person that's really suffering is the child. But also, what do you guys expect to do when you post videos like this or post things like that Reddit story. The internet cannot help you, and we will not be on your side, especially if legally the law is not on your side. We cannot do anything. And then you see videos like this of people offering their commentary and opinions, and you start telling people, well, mind your business. Why are you putting your business out there, buddy? Y'all don't know how to handle things, inside your four walls. Come on.
She can make me take him on my weeks, which I don't mind having my son. He's back.
I'm sure you guys have already seen this video going around socials, all of the socials. Let's discuss. So basically this guy is talking about how he got full custody of his son, who you see sitting in the back seats. And he's, I think, sitting outside his baby mum's house, the mother of his child's house, complaining that she's not present for visitation. But you have to listen really closely to the video, because he says a lot of information which would question his motives in the first place. So he says that this woman, the mother of the child, has gone to court and said 3 times that she does not want visitation with this child. So I'm confused as to why he is sitting outside her home, or wherever it is, because he's clearly in the car because the car's making pure noise, and upset that she's not mothering. I think he says, she's not mothering my child. She's not mothering my child. However, sir, you went for full custody. What do you think that means? And it seems to me that she's told the court very clearly that she doesn't want any involvement, which I also thought was quite strange. So I did a little bit more digging. So as with TikTok and Twitter and Instagram, all the receipts have come back. And basically what the whole story turns out to be is that they were engaged. So he was engaged to the mother of his child. He left the mother of his child, I believe, either when she was pregnant or 8 months postpartum. And then when she filed for child support, because he was not involved with the child, he then filed for full custody. And it became quite acrimonious proceedings, and to the point where she said, fine, have full custody, and clearly has disengaged with the process. And now he is upset that she's disengaged with the process, disengaged with her son, but I think to him, more importantly, has disengaged with him. Now, you guys may or may not know this, but this is my bread and butter. I work in this sector. I know about how difficult private proceedings can be. And I see this a lot of the time. A lot of the time, some men will apply for full custody of their child, and then when you explore it with them, they don't want full custody. It's not the full custody that they want. They want to either have more input than what they feel like they are being given, or they want to have more control over the movement or the rights or the decision making in this child's life, even though they are not the main caregiver. And it sounds like this woman said, you know what? I'm not playing games with you. I'm not dealing with you anymore. I think there's a message where she says that she loves her son, but she hates him more than she loves her son. And she has stopped engaging. She said, you want your child? Have your child, because she does not want to be controlled by this process and this man anymore. Who can be mad at that? Who can be mad at that? And I think the saddest thing is that this child is caught up in this scenario and in this situation. That's the saddest thing, that she literally, let me just say it again. She has said she loves her child, but she hates this man more than she loves her child. So why then would you think that this woman is going to want to co-parent with you? Why? The thing is, I think if more women did this, as in stopped playing the game, stopped engaging in I'm not saying every man who applies to court is controlling, but some are. And so if women stop playing with them and stop engaging with these proceedings and stop feeding into the controlling behavior, then I think we see a lot more stories like this, because it's clear that he was not expecting the mother of his child to disengage the way she has. He even says, like, I've been on her socials, like, I've seen that she was away. I don't know if she's posting because she's there now or if she was there before. Why are you doing all of that? Go and focus on the child it is that you have filed for custody for. The child sitting in the back seat. The child listening to this whole interaction, and you speak negatively about his mother in front of him. Like, bro, what are you doing? I hope this situation can be sorted out. I hope that she can find peace. I hope that she can find a way to be involved in her child's life, which doesn't impact her negatively. And I hope this child is okay. But guys, let me know what you think in the comments.
I have sole legal custody. I call all the shots. She said in court this past...
You can't make her take him if she does not want to take him. Now that you're the custodial parent, it is now optional for her to be a part of her son's life. But she stated 4 times already that she wants nothing to do with you or her son. So why are you still blowing up her phone and trying to drop your son off to her? You fought for sole custody, and it sounds like you only did it to get out of paying child support, but you got exactly what you wanted. Now, in a previous post, you show a screenshot of a message she sent you, and she basically states that she loves her son, but she really just doesn't want to have to deal with you. She doesn't want to spend the next 18 years going in and out of court. She doesn't want to waste her money on lawyers and parenting classes. She doesn't want you to use that child to control her and continue to have access to her. So she'd rather do what's best for her mental health and her happiness and just let you have him. So stop stalking her social media, leave her alone, and raise your son.
I can't make her take him on her week.
Perhaps I'm ignorant, but if you fight for full custody in the court, any opportunity the other parent gives for childcare is merely them showing grace and being compassionate, because you fought for full custody of that child. So why would you be sitting outside the mother's house trying to force her to parent? Like, to me, it really gives like, I'm going to try and humble you in court. And this is something narcissists do. I'm going to try and humble you in court so that I have the state power behind me to get you to act how I want to act. But look how it backfires. Because rearing a child is no easy feat, with 2 parents in the home or not. So this just looks like a ploy. Like, this looks like screaming for help. Because why didn't he plan ahead? Someone else posted, why didn't he choose better? Like, yeah, sir, why didn't you choose better? You got full custody of the child so that you could try and humiliate the mother about taking custody of the child. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense.
She stood up in court and told the judge she don't want nothing to do with me or Maverick.
So I have a question. If she told you and the judge that she don't want nothing to do with you or the baby, regardless of the reason, why you still trying to make that lady be a parent? And obviously this is a very unique case because we don't see a lot of times where the man has full custody and he trying to make the mama be a mama, but she don't want to be a mama. But I feel the same way when the roles are reversed. When that person has clearly shown for whatever reason they don't want to be bothered, how you think you about to force them? Now, should they have to pay child support and all that? Yes, they should, because that's still their kid. But personally, I think one of the worst things you could do is try to force somebody who has no intention of wanting to be a parent to try to be a parent. Because while the baby might see some type of trauma from not having that parent there, I also feel like the baby already gonna see some trauma from that parent being there against their will. Like, yeah.
In court this past Monday, she didn't want nothing to do with him yet again for the...
This is so funny to me because all I see is that you expected to trap her with the child so you could have full access to her and just treat her any way you wanted to. Now you got the responsibility of the child, fully sole custody. What are you complaining about? Because I guarantee you, you was the one pressing her about being pregnant and about having that baby in the first place. Oh, it's my son too. I should be a part of it. That's my son. You have it. That's my son. You know why I know? Because how many people have I heard have that conversation? How many people have you heard have that conversation with their girl while they're providing no ring, no support, no nothing, right? You got sole custody, sir. Stop complaining. Welcome to single motherhood.
If you're still here, definitely you're enjoying this video. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all of that good stuff. So now, I don't understand why you have a full custody and you're bothered about your baby mama not responding to your call, not wanting to take the child and everything, and you're even recording the video while your child is at the back seat listening. You're even confirming something like Abby, you're like telling him like, you know, and you want him to hate the mother. That's what you're trying to do. But then, if you have full custody, can't you just take the full responsibility and continue taking care of your child? Why do you have to involve the mother with it? Why are you bothered about her traveling around, not having time, or not having a child to, make her not have a life? And that is what I feel like. This is like a payback, or how would I put it, something that you wanted to do something bad to her by getting her pregnant and trying to leave her. Then at the end of the day, you wanted to win the custody so that it's not going to be paying child support. Okay, now you did that, and now you're concerned and bothered that your baby mama cannot or doesn't have time for the child. They want everybody to support you and tell you that, oh, the woman is actually very nasty, yada yada yada. But then at the end of the day, if you had chosen better, all this wouldn't have happened. If you have chosen better, all this wouldn't have happened, because that's what you all tell us. You gotta choose better. You gotta choose better. I can't count how many videos I've seen dudes coming out to say you gotta choose better. Yeah. And again, if somebody doesn't want to have anything to do with a child, and I've been saying it not once, not twice, not 3 times, I feel like you should just respect their decision, in as much as you both had the child together. Because at the end of the day, if you leave the child with her, she might still not even have time to take care of the child, or not even give the child all what the child wants. So you want the child, you want the custody. Why can't you just decide, or why can't you just stop coming, just stay with the child and live with the child? What's there? That's what you want, but she doesn't want it. Anyways, let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comments section. Thank you all so much for sticking around to this point. I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all of that good stuff, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.